to start a new weekly talk called Let's Talk Tuesdays. And my goal is eventually to have this live and get interaction and get questions and other people's opinions and viewpoints. So let's get started. This is Deborah with Planning, Living, and Loving. And so on my Let's Talk Tuesdays, I want to talk about planning, living, and loving. Go figure. So first one for planning. Today, I'm just going to talk just a couple minutes about budgeting, because budgeting falls under planning. You're planning what to do with your money. And budgeting isn't just writing down what your bills are, when they're due, and how much they are. It isn't also something that makes you put all your money towards debt. A true budget will allow you to pay your bills, including debt, and save some money, even if it's only $5. That's $5 more than you had an hour ago in savings. It also lets you have some spending money. A lot of people out there say if you're in debt, you shouldn't be spending money on frivolous things. Well, enjoying life responsibly isn't frivolous. Yes, you're going to have to maybe cut down on what type of entertainment you're choosing, but all of this is possible and will allow you to live your life on your terms and without financial fear. If you have any questions regarding budgeting, please contact me. Let me know. Respond to this post. I love talking budgets, so there will be more. Like my gray, yeah, this is what it looks like down. Hooey. But that's okay. It is what it is, and it's me. So yay me. I have gray hair. Okay, anyway. So just real quick, when you do a budget, what you are going to need to do is get an average of certain categories like food. And how to do that is go through your bank statements, write down everything that you would consider food, and that includes groceries, eating out, trips to the gas station to get a soda, drive-through, restaurants, DoorDash, eating in, but paying for it. And then you can decide to either put it all in one lump or have groceries and eating out separate. But if you do this, you will get a true number of how much you're spending. I would suggest doing it for 2 months, and then you can see what you are truly spending for a month. Do not be afraid. It's okay. We've all been there. And then we'll talk about more of this later. So now I'm going to move on to living. Declutter. Getting rid of physical items in your home helps to calm the clutter in your brain. Seeing a less cluttered area brings a smile to your face, gives you a vote of self-confidence. That might sound weird, but when you walk into an area that's been decluttered, and you just see how clean, simple, just put together it is, it will put your mind and body in relaxation mode. And instead of tensing up every time you see that area. Decluttering, if you have any questions, I love to organize. I also love to, what I call, purge. And going through things just gives you a sense of accomplishment, but best of all, peace. Okay, now, loving. Let's get real here for a second. I came up with this saying a while ago, something for me, for my personal situations to live by. And it is, I am no longer allowing anyone to make me feel like their second choice. Let that sink in for a second. How many times have you been the last one called by a friend or a family member because everyone else was busy? Why weren't you called first? You ever feel like you're the last kid that gets picked at the kickball game? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is there a family member that only contacts you when everyone else has turned them down? I've been there, and I have cried more tears over this than I'd like to admit. It is not a good feeling knowing that this is happening to you. Maybe it'll help knowing that you're not the only one it's happening to. But one day I had had enough. And that saying just formed in my head. I wrote it down, and it has been encouraging me ever since to be okay, and also to say no to that person at times. If it's something I want to do, sure, I'll go, even if I'm the last one. But I'm not going to go just to go. I'm not going to go just to be the driver. If I am in a mood, I'm just going to say no because I can. So, this is my loving section. I want you to love yourself enough to know that it's okay to say no in this situation. It's okay to say yes. But I don't want us to feel like the kid that got picked for the last kid that got picked for kickball. Sorry. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you've experienced it, let's chat. And I don't mean to end this on a downer, but I love you all. I'm so glad you're here. I am really looking forward to meeting all of you down in the messages. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.